Here at Q News, we feel our responsibility is to expose evils in societies wherever they may arise. And one case in particular we have been working on for some time is in the research for the real Santa Claus. Leza Miller has a recent breakthrough, and here is her report.
Santa Claus is a universally known figure. Once a year, on December 25th, he brings joy and happiness to all of the children in the world. Unfortunately, most people lose their faith in Santa at a very early age. Some unsuccessful imposters tend to paint the holiday as more of a commercialized one. However, the real meaning is much more. Here at Q News, we've been trying to search for the real Santa Claus. To our surprise, we've come across many imposters that are far from fitting the role. Here's an example of a pretty far-fetched Kris Kringle.
Ho, 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 ho! Merry Christmas, young lady. And what can Santa do for you?
Well, Santa, I was just wondering what the meaning of Christmas was to you.
Oh, that's a very good question, young lady. The meaning of Christmas is obviously commercialism, profits in the free enterprise system. It's selling candy and toys, all those wonderful little kids, and having them under the Christmas tree, and Santa take of the profits from such stores as Gimbel's and Macy's and May Company and Toys R Us and places like that. Yeah, that's the true meaning of Christmas, indeed.
And Santa, what do you want for Christmas?
Well, my sled has been giving out, and I think I could take a nice new Jaguar, perhaps an MG, a nice sport car I think Santa would be happy with. Mm-hmm.
And Santa, this is a nice beard. How long have you had it?
Oh, my goodness, you're pulling my beard off. Well, I've had it just a year or two, and oh my goodness.
We heard that Santa was in town, collecting money for the needy.
Well, thank you, young man, thank you. Ho, 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 money for the needy, money for the needy, ho, ho, ho. Who put the slug in here? You cheapskate.
We were starting to lose faith ourselves. However, we were informed from a very reliable source that Santa was really in town. Santa, what do you do in the off-season?
Well, goodness gracious, I'll tell you, I build all the toys for the next Christmas.
Santa, what do you want for Christmas?
Oh, I guess peace on earth for all my kids, so they can have a happy year all year long instead of having to wait for me to come around and have the presents come at that time.
Santa, what is the meaning of Christmas to you?
Well, you know, a lot of folks say that Santa is the commercial side of Christmas. And to me, the meaning of Christmas is the birth of Jesus, and I think it was summed up best in a little figure that Santa saw in a workshop of a special elf down here in San Diego. And what he had was Santa leaning down in front of the manger with his hat off, and he was sitting in front of the manger praying. I think that sums up my meaning of Christmas.
Santa, do you think that Christmas has become too commercialized?
Oh, in some senses it has. I arrive earlier this year than most of the other years that I have. People seem to forget the spirit of what I stand for. It's the giving of oneself to another person. And I think they've forgotten that even the smallest gift given, even though it doesn't cost a lot, can mean a whole lot if it comes from the heart. And they seem to think, well, you've got to buy the big expensive gifts. So, yes, it has gotten a little too commercialized. Ho, 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 ho. Happy holidays to you this year.
Reporting for Q News, this is Leza Miller.